It's the end of day one in Seattle, and I gotta say, perfect weather for starters. Perfect weather. When Seattle has great weather, blue skies, green down below, green, when it's green and blue, it's a wonderful city. It's about 12 o'clock now, and wow, this rest will be highly appreciated. You really appreciate something when it's been denied for so long. Because like to sum it up, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. is when I went slept, and then got up at 4, and then got to the airport, got a little bit of sleep on the plane, and then spent the morning walking around Seattle. I slept a little bit actually on a bench, which is a funny story in itself. I'll tell that later. And then met my friend Terry, then went back to Bellevue and got a little bit of rest then, which is way too short, but like an hour, and some great food, and then yeah, fireside chat, a bit of a movie which I can't recall any of except lots and lots of John Wick, lots of John Wick 2, lots and lots of blood. That's what I'm trying to say. Keep interrupting myself. So good day in Seattle, and wow. But when I rest, this rest means so much to me because I can totally see my hand. I don't know why I'm gesturing. You can't see that. Well, actually, you can see the shadow, but all right, it's good. But wow, uh, yeah, the sleep deprivation. So it's catching up. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep well. Okay, day two in Seattle. Um, yeah, it was a good day. It was a fun day. Um, Finally got some rest after yesterday. I think I last blogged, I don't know, late at night. Probably only 12 o'clock, but I think I slept till 8, 9, 10, I want to say. But it was good to sleep. I know. Haircut, desperately needed. It's on the menu. I just don't know what to do. I mean, you see people with these ponies. You see Hollywood people with these long hair, and you think that's what I want. But then you see people in real life with long hair, and think that's not a good look. And by all means, today was the folk uh, fair at in Seattle, and it was actually one of the first things I did when I came to Seattle in 2013. Like that was the first big trip. So it was the second trip. The first big trip was the Memorial Day weekend, and went to the folk festival. I thought this is neat. It's just a lot of people playing music, and kids and adults and everyone just doing what they love and playing their instruments, good or bad, and just a neat thing to see. I mean, just because it's just fun that people see people. I don't want to say amateurs, but people that are still learning, playing their instruments, and just doing what they love, and just people that are uninhibited by what people think, I guess, because you definitely see some people that they have no concern what people think, and that's not a slam. It's almost like a freedom. So today was getting up early, well, not early, but getting up, going to the farmers market. And I went to the one, I think at Bellevue, but it was cool. And on the way, it's like the trees, I call it snow. It's not really snow, it's like cottonwood or something like that. But it's like so neat this time of year where it's like falling or sometimes going upward, and it's just a neat effect. But then going in and seeing a farmer's market, just people selling like their vegetables, hardworking farmers, kind of neat. I didn't really buy it. I bought an ice cream, but actually, I confessed it tasted like the ice cream we get at Safeway. It's not a slam. It just did. And then the second thing was the folk fair in Seattle, and it's free. You can go there, although now they're like begging for money because they gotta have money to support it. But the food is so expensive. You just think charge more money for the food. That's expensive stuff. But that's the way it is. It's no worse than the fair. But it was a neat experience. Very hot day, or I guess it was hot. I mean, it wasn't like excessively hot, but it was hot. But it was kind of nice. I mean, just Seattle to have warm weather or even hot weather, that's kind of a treat. So did that, and then went to West Seattle to go to a place I've seen before, but it's never been open. But it's a kind of like a neat, is it kind of like Hawaiian barbecue? I don't know how Hawaiian it truly is, but why not? Have some food there. You get to see the Seattle skyline. That was kind of neat. Although the Space Needle is so far away from the other buildings that it's hard to really get it in a good grouped picture. So I'm hoping that they will move that sometime soon. closer to the other buildings. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we can work on it. We can petition and, just complain until they do. They won't. And then get some ice cream in downtown West Seattle. That was good. That was fun. So it was a good day. Good day. 3 minutes, 30 seconds so far. And, well, that's about it. That's all I have to really say. But it was fun. It's just, when it's warm in Seattle, I gotta say, it's a pretty cool town. I mean, it's cool when it's not, but when it's warm, it's like, wow, this is just awesome. There's just nothing not to like about Seattle when it's warm, because most of the time people say, but the weather, it's cloudy and rainy. Yeah, I know, it is. But not from like Memorial Day to Labor Day. It might be, it might rain next week. I think it actually will rain next week. But anyway, the point is, I had no point. It was a fun day, and got to do some fun stuff with friends, and that's why I come up here. Good stuff. Seattle. Check it out. Folk Fair is Memorial Day weekend. You can come here next week. If it's open, they want those donations. They don't get them. They're closed. Shutting down. They shut us down. You shut me down, man. Alrighty then. Day 3 in Seattle. Warm Seattle. It's been great. It's been 70s, 80s. No problem with staying warm. This is the warmest I think it's ever been for me up here. So today, day 3, was a hike up in Issaquah, and long, very strenuous hike. I mean, not extreme, but pretty difficult. I mean, a lot of just uphill climbing. Good workout. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. So that was the first part of the day, and I got to see some paragliders take off, which is really neat in and of itself. And then going right back down the long hiking trail, but going down was easier than going up, of course. And after that, it was a root beer float, ice cream, root beer. I don't even usually drink regular, sugary root beer, but man, why not? That was good. A little bit of rest, and then it was off to dinner in West Seattle. Thai food, some good Thai food. And then walking around the streets, getting some ice cream from some cool shops in Capitol Hill area. So all the way over to the Capitol Hill area of Seattle. Some tasty ice cream, and then back to watch a movie, and it was nice. So tiring day, but good day. So that was day 3. Tomorrow is day 4. So we'll see. Might even get to bed early. This would be quite a shocking change, but who knows? I'm not asleep yet. Not dead yet. I'll have to make this quick because I'm tired. Day 4 is done. This was Monday, Memorial Day proper. And today was a good day. They're all good days, but today was a good day. It consisted of waking up and going on a 3-mile run. I got to see some cool running paths. Really neat in this slough, this marsh swamp. Right, but one way to put it, which is neat because people were like canoeing on it. And I thought that's something I could do. So maybe that will be tomorrow. Because after we got back, we did some wine tasting. Apologies. Some fun wine tasting. I always like good wine tasting. I didn't buy anything, not this time. And the wine I liked the most was $62 a bottle, and get ready for $55, my friend's discount. But no, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then came back, and there was some downtime, so I thought, why not go running again? And, well, I was like running the trails, which are really cool because they're right through the mountains, and just really, you're right, they're just awesome trails. Like, the ground is like kind of like this padded dirt. It's like this, they're padding, or they're on like little boardwalks, which is neat too. Then I looked on my map. I thought, I'm thirsty. I need to find a drinking fountain. I need water. So I looked at my Google Maps, and I thought, there's a lake. I'll bet there's a park around the lake, and I'll bet there's a drinking fountain at the park. So I thought, I'll just keep going. And then I just kept going, and this lake was farther. I mean, everything when you're zoomed out on your phone is pretty close. Yeah. So the lake was like 6 miles away. Yeah, and then you get to the lake, and I couldn't even get down to the actual lake because all these houses were built along the lake, and I thought that impeding my journey, my adventure. So that's fine. And then at that point, I'm thinking this is going to be a long jog. I turned around and then I used Google Maps to take me home. So just find me the best path to get home. And it did, which was a more direct route. So at least it was only a 5-mile jog home. But by that point, yeah, I used up everything I had because I remember everybody else is pretty sore from yesterday. I was a little sore from yesterday because those were the hike up the hills, the steep hills. So calves were a little sore, but by the end of this run, I couldn't even run uphill anymore. That was it, and it was also very hot, and I was worried about burning. Burning's bad. Burning is bad. Any burn is no good for us. But it was good. Then a good, nice dinner, watch a movie, and relax, and good times. But my legs are officially dead. I've reached my quota. 100 miles for the month, 500 miles for the year so far. So now I don't have to run anymore for like a couple days, which is good because I can't. So if I do the canoeing, that will be arms only. That'd be nice. All right, signing out. May 29th? Well, it's past, we're in the next day now, so we can call it the 30th. But I'm reflecting on the 28th. I'm so tired. I want to sleep. Day 5 summary. You probably guess I'm just as tired tonight as all the other nights, although it wasn't a 14-mile run today. However, it was, oddly enough, a 6-mile walk run. I didn't run the whole thing. I kind of slept in, and then there was an opportunity to go to the kind of West Lake, I guess. Not West Lake, but West Seattle. No, Lake Seattle. I don't know. There's water, lots of water, but it was about 3 miles away. I thought it was 1.8, but it turned out to be like 2.8, and I sort of jog, ran down there and put 3 layers of clothing on because I didn't want to get out because it was cooler today. I didn't want to get out in the water and be like freezing, even though I'd be working out my arms. And then I got pretty hot jogging 3 miles with 3 layers, even though it was like still high 50 degrees. But the place was closed. Turns out they're closed on weekdays. They're only open weekends, which actually it says so on the website, to their credit. But I kind of looked at the website, but just not every word. Who reads every word, right? So I was kind of stuck with no canoe. So I had to kind of walk back, run back. I took the long way home, as it were, and got to see some of the trails, which are really nice. These trails are amazing, and there's like a blueberry farm where you can pick and they're not in season right now, but there are these massive blueberry bushes, and just for me, that could barely grow one, even like 2 feet high with like 2 branches. To see all that was like, wow, how do you do that? That was pretty amazing. And so I think, yeah, that'd be cool to live near that. And just the hiking trails, the jogging trails are just fantastic. That's one of the neatest parts. They're just in this like marsh swamp, and all these plants are growing around, flowers, and it looks just spectacular. So I thought that is just so cool. I don't think we have anything quite like that in Pleasanton, but maybe I'll keep checking. Who knows? Maybe we do. We don't, but it'd be cool if we did. So that was day 4, and day 5, and we had a relaxed evening. Hung out with friends, had some food, watched some TV, and good times. Good times, man. Good times.